Hi, I'm Chas, and you're watching Chas's Crazy Creations.
Wait, stop. Don't throw those cans away. We're going to make something with them. I'm going to be painting 3 cans with Rust-Oleum spray paint in the color white. I'm also going to be painting 3 cans with Rust-Oleum spray paint in the color black. And I'll be painting 1 can with Rust-Oleum spray paint in the color red. I also have these garden decor, which kind of look like coasters, and I'm going to be painting 2 of them with Rust-Oleum black spray paint. Now that they're all painted, I need to let them all dry completely before I move on to the next step. Now that they're all dry, I've brought them in, and one of my white cans, I'm going to be using Waverly chalk paint in the color Ballet Slipper. This gives the can more of a skin tone. The white was just a primer so that this chalk paint would adhere nicely to it. I'm going to paint it completely and then let it dry. Now while that's drying, I don't have to wait. I'm going to go ahead and use some adhesive diamond wrap paper. I'm going to cut a strip with 2 rows in it and then cut that in half. I'm going to peel off the backing and I'm going to place all 4 strips onto the red can, spacing them evenly apart. Next, I'm going to take some jingle bells. I will be using 8 jingle bells in total, and I'll be hot gluing them onto either side of the diamond adhesive wrap. Now that the red can is done, I'm going to set that aside and focus on one of the black cans. I'm going to use my gold Sharpie, and I'm going to make an X pattern on the black can halfway down on either side. These will represent the boots or laces. Next, I'm also going to draw a line down the center to define the pants. Now, at the top end of this can, I'm going to go ahead and take a piece of red ribbon and I'm going to hot glue it around the top, and this will become my belt. I've cut another piece of the diamond wrap and I'm peeling off the backing. I've cut it into a belt buckle shape and I'm placing that on top of the ribbon. Now the bottom half can is now done. So I'm going to repeat this with the top can now, another black can, wrapping the ribbon around it and hot gluing it into place. This will become the hat. Now, 3 of our cans are all the way done, so now we're going to work on that pink can. But before we can, I need to take some felt and cut it into a mustache shape. I'll also be cutting a couple of eyebrows as well. I'm going to glue 2 eyes, Google eyes, onto the can, and then I'm going to draw a nose with a black Sharpie. I'm going to hot glue the eyebrows into place over the top of the Google eyes. I'm going to go ahead and hot glue the mustache into place underneath the nose. I've also cut out a beard and I'm going to hot glue that into place. I wanted to add a little mouth, so I used a little Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint in the color white to make some teeth. Once that was dry, I took a red Sharpie and I traced around it to make the lips. I cut some hair out of the felt as well, and I hot glued that into place on the top of the can. Now it's time to put them together. So we start with the base with the feet and add the top, which is the shirt. Next we add the head with the beard that drapes over the top of the shirt. Lastly, we add the coaster and then the hat on the top. Now you could hot glue all of these into place if you like, or you can stack them. It's really up to you. For this next project, I'm going to take the white can and place 3 buttons on it and hot glue them into place. I'm going to take the second white can and I'm going to hot glue on 2 large eyes out of buttons. I've taken some orange felt and I've cut a carrot shape nose out of it. With a black permanent marker, I made some stripes onto the carrot to give it more of a carrot look. I hot glued the carrot into place underneath the button eyes. I took my black permanent marker and I drew on a smiley face. Now I have a snowman face. I took a scarf from the Dollar Tree and I cut a strip off of it and then cut an L shape off of it as well. So I had a smaller strip altogether. This would become the snowman scarf. I placed the head onto the body and then I tied the scarf around the 2. I placed the coaster on top of the head, and then I placed the black can on top of that. The last thing I did was take a piece of red ribbon and cut it to length around the top can, and then I hot glued that into place.
Here they are, all finished, and I'm absolutely thrilled with how they turned out. I hope this inspires you to create some can creations of your own. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel and my blog at chascrazycreations.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.